So, Ganon was just using Zant to help him return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. She's not in grave danger if she's in your nostrils. Anyways, hello people, this is Seth of the Cygnus LPs, and this is Twilight Princess, and I'm getting out of this dumb suit because I don't like it. So once again, getting naked in the middle of the Twilly realm, because we can do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Castle Town. I just need to get there because of course that's where we're going. Hyrule Castle. It's going to be a fun time. See you guys then. So friends, what is up? I've been good, thank you for not asking, and yeah, we're heading to Hyrule Castle, the final temple in the game. I'm not sure if you would consider it a temple, but yeah, it's essentially what's going on here, except we can't get there because there's that barrier, but Midna understands the nature of it, so maybe she can help us unnature it, if you know what I mean. Oh, the fused shadow. What the? Oh no. We thought Bugface was bad. Midna turned into a stone face. No. Hey, what are you doing to Midna? Stupid, evil pieces of rock that we took so long to get because we had to kill bosses for it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't, did I say stupid rocks that are evil? I meant very good, awesome rocks. Yeah. Okay, so Midna's going all clobbering time with her... Whoa, okay. This where'd she get that spear of awesomeness and light and stuff? I thought this was supposed to be a dark fused shadow. I guess double negative makes a positive, and triple shadow makes a light. What? Wake up, sleepyhead. You can't just go sleeping on the job just because you turned into a giant monster and wasted all your energy destroying the barrier that we needed to get through to get to the Hyrule Castle. That would be dumb. You're not dumb, are you, Midna? No, you're not, because you were awesome enough to get us into this castle, where we will go now. So yeah, we don't actually have to return to the sewers of the castle, which is basically where you generally go to get into the castle every other time in the game. We just get to walk in through the front door this time. So yeah, we're going to do that, and it's going to be awesome. Hello friends, and may I welcome you to the final temple, Hyrule Castle. It's not really a temple, it's more of a dungeon. It's not even a dungeon, it's a castle. It's obviously a castle. So yeah, this place, lots of flying things, as you're going to see. Lots of enemies. This whole place will often revolve around fights like one you're about to see now, where you're just minding your own business, and wow, this screen of light just starts blocking you. And of course Midna can't go into her mask power and destroy every single screen of light you see, so you're going to have to kill the enemies, which somehow destroys the screen of light. So you're just going to want to do that. So we're heading here first. This temple has, I think, 3 keys, and this is one of the things that makes this one of the most awesome temples in this game. The 3 keys are not all necessary to complete the temple. I am not kidding. There are 2 necessary small keys, one of which we are going to get now, and you can literally skip a whole part of this temple if you don't want the 3rd small key. And at the end of the temple, the third small key will get you tons of rupee reward. That is essentially what's going on. So, I guess that kind of spoils the whole thing for you. I kind of was going to keep the reward a surprise, but, I mean, what could it possibly be? We got all the heart containers, so it's kind of obviously just a bunch of rupees. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. So, this place seems very monotonous, because all you really hear is the pattering of the rain. There's no music or anything to accompany it. Or at least that's what it seems. When I was practice running this, I was honestly just listening to music on iTunes, so I actually didn't know that there was no music. So I guess now we learn something new every time. Yes, I wish I could remember what song I was listening to at this point in the practice run, except I really don't remember. I remember what songs I listened to in my practice run of the boss, but otherwise, not much of anything else. I kind of got lost there, but yeah, just follow your map. Not that hard. Just keep on around here, go through here. We're probably going to get another enemy fight sometime soon, if I'm not mistaken. Probably not. There's just a lot of those enemy fights here, so you gotta be weary of that. Be weary. I don't know, doesn't weary mean, like, weak and stuff, so you gotta be weak of stuff, or does weary just mean alert? I don't know. I kind of don't remember the definition of words sometimes, and I just use them in a context that seems like it makes sense because of what I've heard. I think that's actually how most people... Whoa! Oh, no. I've come to play. Wait, what? The green pedophile can talk? Just... Wow. Yes, welcome back to the green pedophile killing, part 3. So this guy's really easy to beat still. He's no better than he was before, but he does do a lot of damage with this thing, so I guess you gotta, once again, be weary of that. That's gonna be my word of this temple, because you gotta be weary of everything in here, because this is Hyrule Castle after all. So yeah, big green pedophile is no harder to beat than he was before, because, you know, he got fat and sloppy when he, I don't know, got rusty at being a pedophile. And there! Now we finally get rid of these big green pedophiles. Once and for all. And he smiles creepily at us. What a pedophile thing to do. Enough. You got a small key. Oh, that's nice. I guess this is his equivalent of candy. Hey, if I give you the small key, will you come in the car with me? No, that's such a green pedophile thing to do. And no, I will not get on your boar with you because you gave me a key. Follow the strongest side. That is all I've ever known. And then he runs away. So, have we changed his pedophile ways? Perhaps, I don't know. Seth, he spoke. Yeah, I'm kind of as freaked out as you are, because, you know, I didn't know that big green pedophiles had vocal cords. Here we are, we have this here. You get the red rupee. It's just a random chest. You get a few random chests around here. A lot of random chests, actually. This is actually one of the best rupee grinding spots in the game if you haven't done this temple already. You can just do the temple and not beat the final boss, and you'll get actually tons of rupees out of it. Particularly if you do the kind of side quest. And that's the thing. I call it a side quest because this temple literally does kind of have a side quest. It has a whole area that you don't have to visit at all, and that all it gives you is it's a treasure trove at the end. That's basically what happens, and I really find that cool. I think they should do that more often in Zelda games. Well, I'm sure they do it quite enough like this. It's just, I don't know, you don't find much use for small keys in this particular Zelda game, I find. They're a lot less well hidden until the end of the game. So anyways, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because usually I'm used to having music to talk over, and it's kind of weird to LP in a place that has nothing but raindrops coming down. So it's kind of like, well, now I have to be twice as amazing with my commentary, or else people will get bored of just listening to raindrops fall all the time, and it'll be an overall not fun time, and we're just going to finish him in the dick. I don't know, should I censor that word from now on? I don't usually say it much, but that's essentially what's happening there. We're hitting him. I guess I could use a less vulgar word, like Pingus! That's the less vulgar word, right? I guess it is, considering I didn't actually say the word. I just hinted at the word with a word that sounds kind of the same that comes out of Robotnik's mouth whenever he tries to say snooping. thumbs up to you if you get that reference. But anyways, so yes, you can actually just continue on that way through the door into the castle over here. But if you go here, first of all, we're going to go here anyways because we need to get the dungeon map, which is over here. And also, this is kind of the whole area where you don't have to be. So most of this area, if not all of it, is just a side quest. You do not have to come here, and you can beat the whole temple without even getting around here. So it's a really cool concept. I really like it, and we got more of these guys. So let's kick their arses, because you know they're just purple things. Jeez, how do they figure that this is a decent enemy to put in the final temple of the game? We've been fighting this since we had like what, 3 hearts. Anyways, I guess they're not green goblins anymore. They're not green goblins because we took care of their master. And now the green goblins are on our side, methinks, except for the part where we still have green goblins up there shooting arrows at us, and we're like, what the heck, guys? Why are you doing this? We killed your pedophile master. You guys are free now. You guys don't have to bend to his pedophiliac will anymore. Okay, but I guess they're still attacking us, so maybe the pedophile was just giving us that key in hopes that he could, you know, pedophile us. But yeah, let's not dwell on that. Let's just pretend these green things have nothing to do with the big green pedophile. Or maybe the big green pedophile has changed, except these minions of his are just too dumb to realize that Ganondorf is a losing cause. You're going to want to maneuver this more or less well. We're just doing a boar thing here. As you can see, you can get a boar over there, and you can use it to get through here. Kind of stretch one of the little side quest zone. I think we destroyed everything we have to. Yeah, we're here now. So this place, you have these things that are obviously Gale Boomerang related. So we'll grab our Gale Boomerang. That's going to be useful. And what you're going to want to do is you have to do a specific pattern. But how are you supposed to know what the pattern is? Well, that's kind of simple. You just throw your rang over here. Your rang, yes, your boomerang rang. And just, you know, get rid of all this leaves, and after you get rid of the leaves, you'll see a Triforce with the symbol that you need to make written on it. And if you look at the ground, it actually is kind of making a Triforce right here. Midna's just going to try to tell you the exact same thing I just told you because she wants to take credit for everything I do. But I actually don't remember what the symbol was, so yeah, it's that way. Okay. So that's essentially the puzzle here. It's not that difficult. Well, it actually is difficult. I did take quite a while to figure it out, but I actually almost asked someone to tell me how to do it / looked up a guide, except I didn't, and it's one of those things you can figure out after a while. So I believe that was the right order. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. And it opens up this doorway. It's not quite a doorway. It's kind of a doorway. I don't know. It opens up this thing here, and inside this thing, what do we get? I already told you we were getting this, but it's the dungeon map anyways, in case you guys had any doubt in your mind about the fact that the yellow arrow shows you the current location and all that crap, so yeah. And now, for side quest time. This is really cool, actually. Here you have another patch of leaves. You can get rid of it if you want. There's no real need to. And it actually seems like something that'd be really easy to miss, because if you want to get out of here, what you're going to want to do is just go over there. There's a ladder in there. You can climb up and just head back to the courtyard. But if you turn into a wolf and look here, you get to dig... Excuse me. You get to dig... Excuse me. Apparently I can't... Well, I can dig if Midna's trying to talk to me, but I want to dig here. Excuse me. How come I can't dig? I swear I did this before. I did this and... Don't tell me I dreamt the whole thing and there is no side quest. Yeah, that's what I thought. Midna was just trying to talk to me while I was seeing the dig thing. So yeah, you dig in there, and you actually get into a secret area. A very cool area, I might add. It's very puzzle-oriented. It's not really a abundantly great puzzle, except, yeah, that's the whole deal here. So if you had the compass, the first time I came here I had the compass, so it kind of spoiled it. There's a chest up there, and we need to get up there. But there's a few things you got to do to be able to get up there, because, well, there's no way you can make that jump, and there's no claw shot thingy over there. So what could we possibly have to do? Well, kill mini skeletons. That's basically answer number 1, but that's not actually what we have to do. That's just, you know, a little side quest to the side quest type thing. I don't know. I like calling this a side quest because effectively that's what it is, and I really enjoy that this was implemented into this dungeon. It makes it so that the dungeon's so much more fun than it could be. if it just was, you know, linear. Because this is actually a really short place if you don't come and do this kind of thing. Because you can actually beat this pretty quick. I would probably be quite close to the boss by now if I didn't come on this side of the place, to be perfectly honest. Well, not really, but anyways. I'm going to want to take out my bombs now. Which one was my cannon dedicated one? This is an empty bomb bag, yeah. Actually, to get rupees while I was doing one of my rupee grinding things at one point, I actually did the buyback thing at the guy at Barnes Bombs. That's another decent way to get rupees. And you came back to life before I could kill you. I think I'm just going to ball and chain this guy's ass. Boom. Yeah, that basically takes care of them. And if you talk to this tombstone here, the bigger one, the cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. So apparently there's a cursed swordsman in a sacred tree. And also, in the land where the rain stops, the statue of time moves. Sorry, I had to like swallow there because I was talking too much, and when I talk too much, spit accumulates in my mouth. Oh my god, that's not too much information at all. Anyways, let's hit you. I don't like you. I'm gonna ball and chain your arse. Your arse, because we're British. Is arse a British term? I'm actually curious, because that seems to be where I hear it most referenced. It's like people trying to be British and or people who are British. But yeah, so as you can see, in here there is a locked door. There's also a locked door over there. I failed to show it, but it's not so much a locked door as the thing. So it talked about a cursed tree. What you need to do is actually go into a wolf, look with your senses towards all the trees. And holy shit, what is that? Yes, you have these creepy zombies here, and they're pointing at the tree. So they're trying to tell you that there's something significant about this tree, and it's kind of easy to miss because of the color scheme of the whole place. But there is a rock in the ground near that tree, so we're going to want to blow that up. Or you can just use a ball and chain. I think I'm going to use a ball and chain because, I mean, why waste bombs when you don't have to? Blow up the rock, and there you go. You have a switch right near the tree where the cursed swordsman sleeps. So I guess those guys were the cursed swordsmen. There's more than one cursed swordsman, obviously. You can just get off that switch. It'll stay down. And in here, what do we have? Well, we have chests. This is part 1 of the awesome bonuses you will get if you follow all this fun times in the side quest realm, I guess. That's basically the best way I can say it. Fun times in the side quest realm. And if you open these, you'll get more treasure. And green rupee. Wow, when this place was built, there must have been serious, like, inflation since then, because I swear. Green rupee. Apparently that was worth putting in a treasure chest way back when. Anyways, let's just light this torch here. And what do we have here? The rain stopped. Yes, this is like the magical torch of, you know, awesomeness that stops rain. So I guess that's cool. And now that the rain stops, you're going to want to go over here. And the whole deal with stopping the rain is, that's another Stalfos. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was a Stalfos. Time to totally obliterate. Excuse me, I can't lock onto you for some reason, but that's okay. I can still kill you with a perfectly aimed shot to the head with that thing. Excuse me. The rain started again? I didn't know it did that, honestly. I thought it just stayed dead. I thought the rain just shut it up forever, but apparently not. Yeah, this torch will unlight itself, yeah. It'll unlight itself after a while, apparently, so you gotta do it while the torch is lit, so that there's no rain going on. I still hear the rain. Oh no, it stopped. Okay, and you want to get here quickly and light the torches here. You cannot light these torches while it's raining, because obviously the rain will put out the fire, and it just doesn't work. So you can't even light it for a split second or anything, it just doesn't work. And what do we have here? The owls. And what do we have here? We have another text. If you read it, it says, "Doors open where specters gaze." So I'll just show you guys. I'll just bring this guy from the beginning, but if you're doing it the correct way, you're going to have to look for this if you haven't already guessed. You're going over here to where we can't pass because we want to shove these statues here. And the significance of that message in the back was just trying to give you an extra hint if you know, were a bit slow and couldn't gather that. There you go. Specters are gazing towards the door, which will be up there. And I guess metaphorically you could say the door is the place that will allow you to move forth. I don't know if that sounds like something you could say as a metaphor. So in a way, these statues of ours are kind of the door in themselves. They're going to let us go into a new room, or... Well, we're going to be in the same room, but you guys get what I mean. Stop trying to ruin my attempts at being, like, weirdly poetic with video games, because you know that's something that you have to do all the time when you're playing a video game. Just be poetic for no apparent reason. Yeah. Anyways, let's just put on these owl statue guys there. And you better stay there. You better not be a dumb Frankenstein cube from Portal 2. That would not be cool. And apparently I suck at jumping. So if they let you call us dumb Frankenstein cubes, we'll just not let you jump on us. If that makes sense, even though the jumping is totally up to me. But anyways, yes, you just jump by here. And we have another door up here, which could be the door that the little riddle was telling us about, where the specters point at. But anyways, this is the last door of this area, and what do we get in here? A phone call! Congrats! No, you get a small key, and I hope this phone stops ringing, but yeah. Be right back! Jeez. Okay, that was weird. I don't even know. So anyways, that was the phone call, sorry, and it sucks that it had to coincide with Midna trying to speak, so yeah, sorry Midna, the phone interrupted you, we all know that the phone sucks. Anyways, you've gotten everything you need out here. Now get into the castle through the front door. So yeah, at this point Midna will tell you got everything you need and you can go to the castle. We actually have 2 unused small keys, which is actually rare in this game. I don't think I've ever had 2 unused small keys before. So yeah, back here it's just, the specters also kind of point towards the exit of this place, which is the same place you came in, really, just digging under here. So yeah, that is this place. I honestly did not know this part of the dungeon existed because, you know, it's just a really trivial thing, and honestly, you can beat the dungeon without coming here, so by all means, if you're speedrunning, just skip this whole place. But I just did it for the sake of, you know, doing it. Yes, I just did it for the sake of doing it. That's essentially it. No, it's more just to show you guys the whole temple, because, I mean, it's the finale, so I'd have to... It wouldn't do if I just skipped all the important stuff in the temple, and I kind of don't want to skip a small key, because I feel that that's as important, if not more important, than anything else you could get in the temple, like a dungeon map and whatnot. So I just went to get that small key anyways. So the whole deal is you can climb up here and just head this way. You don't have to worry about missing anything. There's actually a treasure if you keep going this way, but otherwise there's nothing much you can possibly miss. You could practically jump down right there without getting the treasure. Once again, if you're speed running, I mean, who the heck needs a yellow rupee anyways? Jeez, that was so... 9 temples. Were there even 9 more temples in this place? I believe this is the way we're going, but there probably were actually 9 more temples in this place. Let me think. No. No. Yes. No. 7, 8. This is probably exactly the 9th dungeon, technically, so I'm not sure what I was talking about there. But anyways, we go here, and that having 2 small keys in our pack sack was kind of short-lived. Where does Link put his stuff anyways? I'm curious. Like, I don't know. For those of you who can't hear that, my brother just screamed from the other room up his ass. I don't know, I felt like you guys needed to hear that because... Yeah, so anyways, we have 1 small key now. It kind of sucks, but whatever. And we're just going to kill all these things. Once again, how are these things considered a good enemy? Like, geez, we've been killing these things since how long? And it's just like, oh, well, we're out of ideas, so let's shove these guys in here. Because, you know, they're great enemies. They're going to kill everyone. And I guess they did kind of take away a heart right there, so they can't be that suckish. But I guess the whole point is... they are kind of in numbers. Whoa, there are more of these guys, except these guys are not these guys. These guys are not these guys. Yes, that makes perfect sense. I love making sense when I LP, don't I? But no, these lizard guys come up. I'm not quite sure what they're called. They're called something like Dynaphos, I think. Or are the Dynaphos the big one in armor? I really don't care. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed by now, but I'm really not into, like, official names. I actually much prefer just making up my own official names. Like, I guess this would be more appropriate to say if I ever LP'd Wind Waker or something, but in Wind Waker's those little imp things, I always call them dadangs, because that's basically the sound they make, so that's what I call them, I swear to God. Yes, I'm weird. Anyways, let's take out my double claw shot, because I am doubling over on the claw shot, I don't know. And we're going to go here. So here we have a treasure, I believe. Yeah, probably just more rupees. Oh no, it's actually the compass, if I'm not mistaken. And is it the compass? Yeah, it's obviously the compass. Well, what did you think? It was going... And apparently it can only do that for important stuff like the compass, because, you know, keys, not important enough to... Because, you know, you can get through the whole game without a compass, and you need a key to get through the game, except compasses are just more important. They deserve their own music. That is how Zelda works, people. Don't deny it at all. So over there, there's kind of torches there, but there's nothing you can do, so I'll show you guys that actually. That's another thing that you actually don't have to go get. There's a lot of things in this temple you literally don't have to do, and I'm going to be showing them off. So, Dark Nut. Ow! Jeez, you didn't even give me a chance there. Okay, jeez, this guy's like ringing me out and stuff. Let's kick this guy's arse. I guess I could use the speedrun tactic of shooting their foot with a bomb, because you know that works, but I don't know. I actually like Dark Nut fights, or I don't know. I can understand these things are called Dark Nuts, but one thing I always wondered, what are the white ones called? Like the ones in white armors, are they called light nuts or pistachios? I don't know. Anyways, let's just kick this guy's arse. I feel like I'm gonna hit the wall there, and you know that wall does damage to you because it's dumb and likes doing damage. Ow! Stop being good at swordsmaning, yeah. Stop being too fast for my ball and chain to hit you. That also sucks. Everything about you sucks. You're a sucky guy. I don't like you. Go die. Thank you for dying. Ooh, hearts. I like hearts. I like Heart. Yes, I like Heart the band. Not abundantly, but I was just trying to make a reference there. Anyways, let's figure out what's going on here. Yeah, okay, so I remember this place now. Basically, what's going on here is you're going to want to, well, I'm going to show you just quickly there. You can take this over here, I think. Yeah, there's actually lantern oil in here, so if you're running low on lantern oil, by all means, pick some up. You don't need a bunch of it in the dungeon, but I guess it is useful in quite a few parts of the dungeon, actually, compared to most. That's what I like about this dungeon. You actually use basically every item you got, which is cool. It's nice that they implemented basically every item you get in the game into the final dungeon. And yeah, so what you're going to want to do, light those torches, it'll raise these. And basically the goal here is you need to raise this. To raise that, you need to put out that torch over there. But you can't just put it out before, because it raises a bit too high for you to grab onto. So what you're going to want to do, throw the lock onto it with the boomerang, I guess, that would help. Throw the boomerang and then just run down, jump down here. And when it takes out the torch, there you have it, you're up here. Now, you had to do this from up there, or else you wouldn't have been able to throw the boomerang through the platform there. So that's essentially the reason for those two torches over there. Anyways, let's see what's up in this chest. Purple rupees, that's awesome. I like purple rupees. Who wouldn't like purple rupees? That's something you should like. And over here, this is another interesting place, I must admit. I must admit to you, this is quite interesting. This is also a place that really confused me in my practice run of this, and honestly, I don't think I've ever actually bothered to figure out the significance of this room, because this is another place you could literally just kind of skip in this dungeon, and it just really wouldn't matter. You could just go through the whole dungeon without ever figuring out what's up with this room. But essentially, there's like a locked door here. Locked door. I keep calling them locked doors, but technically they're just barred doors. But yeah, what you're going to want to do is turn into a wolf here. Yeah, I know, you're actually using the wolf a lot more than you'd think you would too. And if you go here, what do you have here? We have staring, mummified things. Yeah, these guys are being quite helpful in this dungeon, aren't they? And they're pointing at that painting, so there's something wrong with that painting. Now, if you look at that painting, you'll probably remember from a previous dungeon that that little screw with the two things coming out of it, I guess that's the best way I can describe, it can be arrowed to make the strings snap. So let's do that. Rope, whatever. Strings, rope. And the painting's down, and what do we have here? A switch. So yes, thank you to our weird, creepy zombie friends for showing that to me. I really would not have known that if I didn't look up the Creepy Zombie Guide plus 2000. Okay, that's a weird name for it. And yes, in this room, this is kind of worth it in the end, but you do have to fight. Stop going to sleep, computer! Jeez, you do have to fight two dark nuts, or weird nuts. I'm going to call them pistachios from now on. These are officially pistachios, because they're deadly, and I'm not sure if I've ever said this, but I'm actually allergic to basically all nuts. So, and pistachios to me are the most deadly nut, I believe, so pistachios, if I eat them, I literally die. So, I guess it's appropriate to call these guys pistachios, because they do seem keen on killing me. I don't know. So yes, we're just going to kill these pistachios here. It's going to be an overall fun time. Hey, pistachio! Over here. Pistachio. That also reminds me of a movie. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that movie, but there's a movie that's seriously underrated called Master of Disguise. I think it's overrated anyway, so I don't hear much about it, but it's really funny. If you guys ever get the chance, you should check that out. It was basically the funny movie of my childhood. I think I watched it 3 times, which is rare. I actually never watch movies more than twice. I'm getting kind of bored of this, so I'm just gonna, you know, for the sake of you guys, probably use that bomb arrow glitch. I'm not sure if you can call it a glitch, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. They're gonna walk towards me, and I'm gonna be no. And then they just randomly start hurting themselves for no reason. Apparently that didn't work on the guy with the shield, so that's weird. But yeah, we're gonna kill this guy now. Hopefully I can get this fast guy dead without too much of a hassle from the slow guy. Yeah, our shield is actually helping a lot more than I remember it, because I used to always run Zelda games with little to no use for my shield, because I mean, I always found it kind of useless, and honestly, I just found it boring to actually make use of the shield. But the shield is actually quite useful, and actually very much so in the final boss. You'll have a very good use for the shield that you'll appreciate it being there, especially if you were like me. I died 6 times against the final boss in my practice run, guys. 6 times. Now, it's not actually that hard, and the reason I died 6 times was because I went in there with like 3 hearts. And basically, then every time you die, you start again at the beginning of the boss with 3 hearts. But yeah, 6 times. It's times like that when you really have to do like a 3-heart run of the final boss, where you start finding use for the little things like shields. I think that's the best way I can describe it, because up until then, I really would have found no use for the shield. Helm splitters are really good against this, guys. I'm not using helm splitter enough, to be honest. Yeah, you missed me. Missed me. Now please don't kiss me because you're a pistachio and you're gonna kill me. Anyways, let's kill you. Let's kill him for trying to kill me. That's basically it. And he's too fast for me. He's too fast. Stop being fast. Jeez. I'm really sucking at this. How long has this fight been going on for? I feel like I probably wasted 5 minutes of temple video just fighting these dumb nuts. I should have just cut away, but then again, I don't feel like cutting. I don't really want to cut away this kind of thing because, you know, I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't cut away this kind of thing, but I guess it would kind of ruin the dungeon if I'm cutting away all the epic fights, you know? Ruin the ambience or whatnot. Let's open this chest here. What do we have in here? I believe... No, this is just a purple rupee, but there's something really special we're getting at some point in this. And will I even have room? Yeah, I'll have just enough room for it, actually. You guys probably are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, because, yeah. But you're going to want to press the switch. This switch will make this thing appear. Excuse me, I burped. And, yeah, so what you're going to want to do is jump down here, take out your claw shot. Excuse me, claw shot. I keep forgetting where my items are. I'm really not good with the item interface in this thing. Like I said, I really do hope they bring back the Wind Waker item interface in Skyward Sword. Like, you know, actually going into your start menu and finding the items. I found it a bit more organized. I do like the aesthetic appeal of this item interface, but yeah. And in this chest that appeared, what do we get? Yes, a silver rupee. These guys are finally making their comeback. I actually don't believe there's anywhere in this game other than this temple that has a silver rupee. And spoilers, this temple has 2 silver rupees. So yes, it is a very good source of rupees. Actually, that's not true. I'm reasonably sure you get a silver rupee for every certain amount of pose you bring the postal guy. You'll get a silver rupee or something. You all guys will see that when I actually get into the bonus video. But yeah, the only silver rupees you can get without doing the postals, I believe, are probably in here. So that's really cool, actually. They gave you a lot of options for getting rupees towards the complete end of the game. And as you can see, my wallet's already full, and it was practically empty when I came in here, so that's pretty great. Anyways, I'll cut away to having done this puzzle again. And we're back up here, guys, with a weird kind of glitchy camera angle because of these guys. It's all your fault, stupid suit of armor that used to be a mini-boss that had a ball and chain, except now I have your ball and chain, so you can go die in a ditch. Anyways, let's just head on over here. And in this room, you have lighted torches. Yeah, lit torches, more so. And here you have kind of a puzzle. You see, these torches here, you have to light them to get through. And some torches go out faster than others. So you have to light the torch that goes out slowest first, and the torch that goes out fastest last. So I hope that makes sense to you. But I'll just show you the order in which you have to do it. You have to do it quickly no matter what order you do it in. But the order I did it in with my practice run, I believe, was this. So this one, This one, damn bats! Surprise bat sex! And we lit all the torches, so there we go. I think after you... Okay, the bats all go back now that it's dark, so... We turned their surprise bat sex right back at them, except, yeah, they're coming back at us, so we're gonna kill them, and we get a heart. Yeah, they're giving us a heart for killing them. That's nice. I love you too, bats that I killed. Yeah, that I don't know. Just I guess it could be their hearts that I cut out of their body, except the heart looks kind of bigger than them, to be honest, so I'm kind of confused as to what's up with that. Anyways, let's see these guys. These would be... these are annoying enemies, actually. They're not quite as bad as the pistachios, but they're honestly quite annoying, I find, especially when they're not just going to commit suicide like the ones in my practice run of that one temple did. I really wish I got that on recording. That was hilarious. I literally just threw a boomerang at them both. I think I locked onto them and threw a boomerang at them both, and then they just jumped at me, except because of the boomerang or something, I don't know, they just jumped into the pit. And they literally just jumped into the pit, and it was like, what are you guys doing? It was pretty hilarious. I really liked it. But anyways, if you go here, you can open this door. This is kind of an insignificant place, but it does have a chest, and a chest that I probably... does it have a chest? I kind of remembered it having a chest, but whatever. If you step on this switch, it'll basically lower a chandelier here, which will let you get up here quicker if you ever want to go back. This is useful if you forgot, like, the second small key and you want to go back for it because you want the bonus at the end of the level, then you can get back up here quicker. But honestly, it's not actually that much of a shortcut, so it's kind of not the most purposeful shortcut in the world. So yeah, let's just head on through here. And we're 38 minutes in. That's kind of cool. I feel like I've taken way too long killing pistachios. Jeez. But anyways, that's gonna have to do for now. I think we'll need our spinner at some point, so might as well put that on right now. We'll also need the, you know, not spinner. Oh, great, more of these guys. Yeah, that's what, when I said not spinner, I actually meant to the claw shot, because we're gonna need it to take out this guy. But that's not exactly what is most important to me right now. Yes, killing the enemy in front of me is not as important as getting something that I'll need later in the dungeon. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So just wait for this guy. Same way to kill him as before, except he's a lot easier. Kick this guy's arse right here, and then you can just corner him into a wall. Like, excuse me. I was able to kill him, like, really easily in my last run. Yeah, see there. He's not that difficult. He wishes he was harder than he was to beat, but wishes he was harder than he was. That's what he said right there. Anyways, let's open this chest. We got a small key. Yes, and yeah, as you can see, since the first locked door down there, there really wasn't any locked doors since, so you could easily come up here and get the small key, and you only, like I said, you only need 2 small keys to get through this place, so by all means, skip that place over there if you're not short on rupees, and just come back for it later when you actually have to rupee grind. It's quite the interesting place, to be honest, but head on over here. You'll find this place, and here there is, the big key. So the door opens for us, then these guys are just like, "Ah, we're coming out!" And these guys are going to shoot at us, and this is basically a cutscene, actually, so you can't dodge this arrow, except for the part where... Oh my god, we lost a heart. No, actually we didn't. What the hell? I was totally expect... Whoa, why are they dying? Dead bodies are raining from the sky. I see dead people. A hawk. Hey, it's... that guy whose name I don't really remember. Jeez, how could I forget? I know your name is Shad. Your name is that girl who thought I couldn't make up a plan. Your name is that guy who has a hawk. And your name is the arbitrary guy with a bazooka who I don't think was ever really pertinent to the game. But yeah, one of them's called Oru. I think the guy with the bazooka is Oru. Jeez, man, I thought Oru was like some old man. But apparently he can handle bazooka. Anyways, so yeah, they just... That's kind of the easiest big key to get in the game. You just sort of walk up there, enemy fight, boom, they get blown up by arbitrary bazookas and stuff. Oh, okay, I can get the small key. So yeah, our friends have come to help. They're not actually going to appear. And actually, I find it funny, because you can actually run through the whole dungeon and I don't believe you'll actually find them if you go looking for them. So they just kind of appear there, but they're like ghosts. They just disappear, and it's all spooky and stuff. And I went the wrong way. I'm dumb. Yeah, this is actually back into the room with the dark nuts. It would be locked if you didn't do the whole odd painting out puzzle that was in the, you know, that place that we did that painting puzzle, which wasn't so much a puzzle as it was following the directions of those dead people, because we see dead people and they don't know they're dead. I think they know they're dead, but they're cool. They're cool dead people. As dead people go, they're actually pretty cool. They're like pointing us in the right direction all the time. Speak of dead people pointing us in the right direction, this room, it has rats first of all, so you'll start going slow. And my throat hurts, obviously, for some reason now. I'm not sure if that'll show up on recording, that my throat totally sucks today. Probably won't, because I think I'm sounding okay. But anyways, now we have dead people. They're pointing. And I think from what we've learned so far in this temple, it's a good idea to follow them. But just so you guys know, what happens when you don't follow them? Oh! Ah, that sucks. Yeah, so officially, if a dead person tells you to do something, do it. I don't care if he tells you to burn down a building. If a dead person tells you to do something, it's probably a good idea. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't. Seriously, if a dead person tells you to burn down a building, I think your first step should be to go see a psychiatrist. But anyways, let's just head on this way. And like trust me, I know. I see dead people telling me to kill you know, paintings that suck. And someone knocked on my door, but I'm really not going to answer because it's not the time. So anyways, let's just head up over here. I'm hoping my mic didn't capture that because whoever knocked on my door thought it was appropriate to talk. And I'm like, dude, I didn't tell you to talk. The dead people neither didn't tell you to talk, so you're not supposed to talk. We're killing lizards right now. We can't talk to you guys when you want to talk to us when the dead people did not say that I can talk to you. I don't know, I'm really taking this dead people says joke way too far. But anyways, let's just take this guy, take this guy. Apparently taking this guy out is synonym to taking out our claw shot, okay? So, of course. Anyways, let's just get through up here. That's how you do this. These torch things are claw shotable. And here, well, first we got these guys, obviously. They're dumb. They're actually kind of easy to kill. They don't make very good last bosses. They're not really that'd be funny if these guys were the last boss. Actually, that'd be kind of pitiful if there was just like 50 of these guys you had to fight at the same time as the last boss, except it was actually difficult because they all attacked at the same time and you would get totally... That would be hilarious. Skyward Sword needs to get on that. I'm just kidding. I don't want them to have sucky final boss in Skyward Sword. That would kind of suck. But anyway, so apparently this is... A lot of people tend to have trouble with this, and I actually don't see why, but I'll just tell you my trick to it. You literally just jump as soon as one comes to you, and that's really it. So let's hope the Let's Play curse doesn't just screw me over, even though I say it's easy. Yeah, see, that's kind of it, so just don't overthink it. I can see that's kind of the type of thing you'd overthink, and you'd want to say, okay, well, you'd want to plan it out very well, but no, just go for it, and trial and error, basically. I haven't actually fallen once on that thing in all 3 practice runs I did. And I say 3 practice runs, well, it's hard to explain. And now we have a gold pistachio. What the heck? Or is he bronze? I really can't tell. But he's some kind of pistachio, so we're going to kick his arse. Let's kill you, gold pistachio. The golden pistachio, the golden member. Yes, the golden member. Let's kick his arse. Let's kick his arse, or his golden member, as the scenario warrants. Yeah, Helm Splitter basically makes these guys a piece of cake, especially in their slow form. You can't actually attack them in that transition between their slow and fast form where they throw their weapon, which is kind of weird. Yeah, when they're a bit faster, it's harder to get in a Helm Splitter because it's harder to, you know... But once they're actually in the faster form, it's kind of easier to just, you know, do a side-scrolling attack. I call this a side-scrolling attack, I don't know why. Side-scrolling, yes, because this is a side-scroller. This is the Zelda side-scroller attack. It's basically jumping like Super Mario. So let's kill this guy. He gives us rupees, and I think that maxes out our rupees. And this is kind of ironic, because we max out our rupees right to this room. And as you can see, this was a locked door. You cannot get in here if you did not get the secret small key. That's not so much a secret, but it's totally unnecessary. And yes, look at this place. Full of treasure chests. I know. So, in this place, a lot of useless treasure, to be honest. It's not useless, but for us it's useless now, because it's only rupees. I believe this one is not a rupee, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, these are bomblings. So yes, we actually do get bomblings in this game. I told you I'd get some, and we did. It will fill up our empty bomb bag, because we have an empty bomb bag, so that's cool. We have bomblings. They're kind of useless in the next boss fight, I do think. But yeah, and in here, Deku Seeds! Everyone needs Deku Seeds before going into the final boss. Just everyone. You cannot do this without Deku Seeds. Trust me on this. I'm just kidding. You get arrows. This is basically a stock-up place for if you were cool enough to get all the small keys. A lot of rupees in this place. You can literally... I think there is literally 400 rupees at least in this place, or at least something close. I know there's 350, and then there are also the odd 20 rupees here and there, I think. So yeah. But otherwise, this place is mostly for stocking up, you know, bombs, all sorts of stuff. You don't actually use much bombs in the final boss, so I don't know why they give them to you. But anyways, red rupee here. We can't fit it, so it's going to go back. Apparently, you can, if you get rupees in a chest under 20 rupees, so 10 rupees and lower, you'll actually take it, even if it can't fit in your wallet. So that's kind of a cool, interesting fact. So yeah, that's mostly every chest that we can actually get, because the rest will just say, oh, you can't fit it in your wallet, so we have to put it back, obviously. So yeah, and this is going to probably disappoint you guys, and you're looking at the timer, you're like, how is he going to beat the boss in like 2 minutes? I'm not. Yeah, you heard me. This is not the finale. And the reason I'm doing this is because the way I did it, doing the side quests and stuff, it made this temple kind of long. And it would be literally like an hour-and-a-half video. Just the boss itself is actually really long in a fun way. And all that stuff. And with the credits and the ending cutscenes and whatnot, I think it's just overall better if I just leave you guys here. So yeah, in the next episode, we will take on Ganondorf. See you guys then.